You could gauge what progress has been made, what has been lacking, and what needs improvement. Because the GPU is here for the members, and the members will usually direct its course of actions and how it's going about its issues. So I would call on the GPU president, Ahmed Esban, to give the welcoming remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. SG, Chair of the session, and Mr. S. Juf. Good morning to Uncle DA, former President of the Gambia Press Union, former Minister of Information, and the winner of the Haidara Awards. Good morning. It's indeed an inspiration to see you here, as well as Uncle Sam, veteran journalist, winner of GPU Straight of the Awards, my comrade, brother, colleague, Mr. Ali Sise, member of the board and member of the programs committee. Good morning, comrades. I've been the president of the Young Journalists Association of the Gambia, the JALA, president of the Women's Journalists Association of the Gambia, Annette Kamara, the members of the Secretariat, Rez, Mami, Musa, Jao, our photographer, and Uba, the money man, and all protocols respectfully and duly observed. I would not spend much time. My task today is to welcome you all to this very important gathering. This is first of its kind. We had provision in the Constitution stating that the GP Constitution, stating that we need to have annual general meeting. This meeting is a very important meeting because it allows members of the GPU to hold its leadership to account. It allows members of the GPU to hear from its leadership and what they are doing, how they administer their funds on their behalf, how are they championing press freedom, safety of journalists, welfare of journalists, among other issues. And this platform also creates an avenue for members to also move motions for constitutional change or any other thing that they think is relevant towards the development of the union, the Gambian media fraternity at large. So, colleagues, this is an opportunity for you to have a face-to-face dialogue with the leadership, with your leadership, because you are more powerful than us. You elected us. Powers lies on you, and you have all the mandate to, put us to task. And I would also want to take this opportunity to, because colleagues are here, and I know most of you will be covering the election, which is the upcoming mayoral election. First, we should not allow any politician or any person to use the media to spew hate speech and cause hate crimes. We have a very important role in ensuring that there is a free, fair, and transparent elections. In doing so, we should encourage divergent and dissenting opinion. We should encourage ethical journalism. We should ensure that whatever we do is guided by ethics. And we should not also, as I said earlier, allow ourselves, because we've seen some trend, previously in previous elections, that politicians will use our platform to, give hate speech. And also, we should not be seen as biased. We should always give and also make sure that all the parties are giving equal time to present their agenda, and we hold them to account so that we help people or the voters to make informed decisions. On that note, I would like to thank you all. I know it will be a long day. I'm seeing the balance crew prepared with their motions and the other crews aside, and it will be a very important day. Thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I would now call on Sam give us a statement. You can kindly use the mic from your seat.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, not expecting to say anything, but just a few words. You've had this change. The media is now open, it's now free, to express themselves. In the past, it was difficult for people to take up this profession, but many of you do. And this is quite encouraging. Many of you are speaking your mind. That's good. That is not enough. There must be wisdom. You have to think of what you say so that what you say is sensible. What is important is that you become professional. Training is being provided, and many of you are taking advantage of this. But we do have a tendency of some of you just to vent out what you want to say without giving it a thought, without thinking of ethics, without thinking of professionalism. That's significant. Try to be professional, and you'll do a better job. That's quite significant. That's one thing. And secondly, you have a union which really has taken Gambia journalism to another level. I can remember, there have never been this annual general meeting, even though it was in the Constitution. We just rely mostly on the Congress. It is important that you take your leadership into account. And this annual general meeting is quite significant. I don't have much to say, I just feel that's one or two words. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Uncle Sam. I would now call on for those wise words and advice. I hope you will take it into account. I will now call on Uncle Yawa who will give us that statement.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody else. Well, actually, some have kind of only said, but all the same, in this experimental area, very different. I remember during my time, we used to try to have fortnightly. Well, I guess you also have more membership. I think this AGM is important. Can be sustained. I think that's still that somebody is proposing that you have it twice in the year. Well, it all depends on what the outcome of that. So, yeah. But well, things have changed. Definitely have changed quite a lot. During my time and right now, with the internet and all these WhatsApp groups and other things. I think you don't need to be meeting that frequently to be able to exchange ideas. Because you have your website, you have other WhatsApp groups for issues. I think that takes care of some of those frequent meetings that we used to try to have. And you would try to, for a whole month, we would try to meet for busy doing other things. Well, as the president alluded to during his speech, we are just about to elections, general and local government. I think journalists need to be very, very careful. But journalism is very, very important because we are supposed to be the people passing the message from government, electors, candidates, and it's important that we do so. Let us not allow anybody to use guns. Definitely, always make sure that we write the truth, and that also not to show any kind of bias. Politics, any politicians, we are should be very, very careful of how we're going to handle our credibility. We have to rely on the way we handle it's quite important, and we are always objective to things. I think definitely DPU has transformed itself from the days things have changed drastically. Now I'm very, very much interested. I think there's a lot of profit where you do. So that's not thank you for inviting me. Absolutely not. All of you are willing to stay at it.
Chair, to you, but to withdraw, you can answer. Thank you.
Okay, ngeen war maa fay. Ngeen war maa fay.
Thank you both for coming. Thank you so much.
Rasa ini lah. Okay. Okay. Apa nak ada? Poli ekati leen seen boppay poli ekati leen seen boppay ma ci say misaawul bokkoo ci de
Okay, colleagues, now to business. As per the Constitution, I, as the President, should be chairing the AGM proceedings of the annual general meeting. It's indeed a pleasure to have Uncle Dia once again and
Poli ekati len sen bopay.
Uncle Sam. We are very, very pleased to have you here. Due to a busy schedule, we would have said you have other engagement, but we came to witness this, and it's indeed a pleasure. We are overwhelmed with joy. So, to business now. I will read the agenda for adoption. We need to adopt the agenda, and then we go through the agenda items. Please, I think each and every one of you is having an agenda. If you don't, please let us know so that Teres can facilitate that. You don't have it. Teres, can you make sure?
Mama, are you on the page?
Yeah, who is on the page? But there is an agenda. Yao, can you help that, please? Can you help with that?
If you do not have the hard copy, it should be on any of the
Yeah, it should be on the page.
YJAG, SKG, GPU 1 and 2.
Yeah. So Yao, you can share as well.
We're trying to go green, so we didn't make
Absolutely.
many copies.
Yes. We are sensitive on environmental issues. Okay, so we go through the agenda. The agenda reads official opening. We have already done. First agenda item is the reports, which is GPU activity report 2022, which will be read by myself, and the GPU finance report 2022, which will be read by Mr. Ali Sise on behalf of the treasurer. And then from there we will have discussion and questions. We will have review and adoption of motions, legal assistance, members policies, discussion, membership cards, press cards, jackets, and then subscription dues. Then probably a break. We also have probably a group photo. Then we talk about the upcoming local elections, reporting GPU, how you report in terms of safety, in-house safety. Then we talk about our